Good afternoon, everybody, from Universal Studios. We are back here for another update. Would you go figure? I think this is probably like our fourth update, I feel like, in the past few weeks. There's just new stuff every single time we show up to the parks. And today is no exception. I believe they have opened up the Evil Stuff shop for the new Minion Blast ride. They finally opened up the little food booth here right on the corner. So we're just gonna do a pretty quick vlog for you guys today, just to kind of take a look and see what's happening here. But again, there's more updates, and I don't understand what is going on with Universal. I feel like it's every single day. I love it. I'm excited to come here, but I feel like I can't keep up with you guys, and I feel like every single time I release one of these videos, I'm just giving you more and more updates every single week. So without further ado, let's go check out what's happening here at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. So check this out, right away at Hollywood Boulevard, we do have the new food stand that has opened up. This was something that we saw literally just last week. Wasn't open, and I was like, I don't know when it's coming. Well, here you go. It is now fully open and operational, and I'll show you a little bit of the menus, but this is right next to the Minion Land sign, right as you enter the park. And here you go. So the starring roles, you have the vegan hand pie, everything pretzel. The supporting cast is the lemon hummus, pineapple bowls, snowballs, and then some craft services, which is going to be your honey oat granola bars, potato chips, some pita chips, some cereal bars, a brownie, and then kind of your typical drinks there. They do have the refillable drink station here as well for your new cups. Check out those Jurassic Park cups. They look pretty sweet. I am definitely interested in one. There's kind of a bigger, wider angle for you guys there. And it's interesting because I look at this, and based off of, starring role, supporting cast, it kind of reminds me of like, that Hollywood scene, more movie oriented, the way that they kind of label it. It's kind of cool. Universal definitely themes their booths to some sort of theme, and this one specifically is for that. I know just down the street, right behind Nicole down there, as you head in front of Jimmy Fallon, that one's kind of like New York City themed with kind of like the subway system, so that's kind of cool. Not a lot of theming, I guess. Up along the top you do have kind of like the ruffling of maybe like a fancy theater or something, but other than that it's pretty basic. But either way, there you go. That is the first update. Here would be this new food booth that finally opened. And right over here by the Illumination Avenue Minion Land sign, they did put up some shrubbery right here next to the crazy-haired purple minion. I think it was just a little too close. People were able to grab it, and I could imagine that was going to cause some problems. So this is now kind of blocked off. You could see the railing here along with the shrubbery. So you can no longer touch the hair and the head right there. That one's also pretty close though too, but I guess because you don't have the hair situation, so maybe there's no chance of breaking it. Either way, they did end up putting it there. It looks a little goofy. I don't know what they'll end up doing, if they'll end up extending this or just leaving it like this until further notice. But it does look a little bizarre the way you have this little gated section with the shrubbery and kind of blocking it off there. Yeah, see, so this one, I assume they know people are gonna touch this head because like this is literally right here, but there's no hair to like mess up like that one or snap something off. So I think they're kind of okay with that, making it a little bit interactive, I guess, if you will. Either way, now we're gonna head right behind Minion Blast to the gift shop that they have here. I'll do some updates, see if anything's happening here for the actual ride itself. I'm gonna guess probably not, but I will take a look. So it doesn't look like there are any updates, but you have a fun sign for stroller parking here. But as far as signage goes, painting, anything like that, I think this is mostly done, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what it looks like behind the actual walls themselves, but as far as the actual facade work up there goes, nothing new. It will be just the same. And then same thing with the actual outside facade work on the actual building here. This all looks the same. But now what we are looking for is that right there. All right, let's go ahead and take a nice little tour of the Evil Stuff store. That rhymed, didn't it? The Evil Stuff store, a little tour. And already you could see a loungefly pertaining to the villains here for the ride. That's pretty nice. You got here, Scarlett. Girls gotta make a living.
I like the minions dressed as villains.
It is kind of fun.
There was a poster on the door when we came in.
Is there?
Yeah, they did.
Over here. Oh, see, this is the hair that you can't touch anymore either. Oh, should we get a new lanyard?
Maybe not minions.
No, we need the minions. Yeah, this is kind of fun. So inside of here, all the minions are dressed up like they're villains here. So you have Vector here, and you have a minion dressed up as Vector. So it's kind of fun. Again, you have another one here. We showed you Scarlet over there, so that's kind of funny. It does look like they have Just some like regular sippers here with a little straw. I don't believe this is one of those refillable souvenir cups that you get. You do have the VillainCon hats here. So they are representing full like VillainCon. I mean, this is strictly for VillainCon. This isn't just random merch for the Minions, as you can see here. Very interesting. Let's see what the price is looking like on these. Oh, $70 for that. Wow, that's pricey. Is it? It's not even like Roosevelt or something. Here you have a wall of some fun merch. Tank tops, some t-shirts. You have the Vicious 6 right here and hat there. Kind of that trucker style with the mesh backing.
Look how thick these socks are.
You know, it feels thick but not great quality, weirdly enough. Here's some Vicious 6 mugs. It's kind of fun. What is that, 15 bucks? Hand wash only, that's interesting. Here's some Vicious 6 drinking tumblers again. 19 bucks on these. That's not bad. It's kind of a fun little design. You have some kids t-shirts here. An adult t-shirt here.
Little mini backpack.
Oh yeah, look at this. Are these Loungefly as well? Or are they just minis?
I think they're just minis.
That's interesting. A little puff ball here. There you go. Is this first long sleeve we can see here?
55. It's a little pricey for a mini backpack.
55 bucks?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought I got 50.
Well, look at this. This is like little like VillainCon logo. Vicious 6. How much is that?
22. That's not bad.
It's still small for 22 bucks, but better than the. What was that? 55 or 60?
Yeah, 55.
It's pretty small. Not gonna lie. Here's like my hand, just so you guys can get an idea of it.
I mean, you can't fit no water bottle in there.
No, very, very small. They are no stranger to now implementing the U-Design personalized pieces here. So you can see that you can pick out some of these options here. You have some phone cases, some headphone cases, Apple Watch bands, and even magnets. It is not up and running, it doesn't look like right now, but you will ultimately be able to do your little customization, personalization, if you will, right here. And then you could, at least for now, just buy regular phone cases if you are interested in that. Here's kind of like, I imagine like a door or, oh, $40, wow. A door or maybe like wall decoration. It's kind of maybe like for a garage. You have some ornaments here. It kind of looks like, based on the design, it'd be one of those things where you like put a little marble around. That's 19 for that. You do have the magnet here. Don't see the price on that there. More phone cases. Some little figures here. Oh wow, look at, it's like little Gru and Otto. You have Stuart and Bell Bottom, and Bob and Simpsons. Interesting. Right here you have a Have a Bad Day shirt and some merchandise for it here. Oh, it is Launchfly. I was gonna question that. It kind of reminds me of like a Waluigi or a Mario kind of look to it. It's kind of fun. You have the little fuzzy eyes. It's kind of funny. Interesting. I'm assuming it's meant to be hair, but it kind of looks like eyes. Kind of that old school hat. That's kind of cool that the hats actually are different. So we've seen 3 different types of hats already. 3 for 3 on differences. Have a Bad Day for the shirt here. Again, probably some more Launchfly. Yep, some Launchfly merch here. So a little wallet. Then you've got kind of the more of a sling style bag here as well. $79 for that. Wow. $79 for that. That's more than like a Launchfly, I feel like. What's a Launchfly cost? Okay, so the Launchfly is $90. So $90 for that Launchfly, $79 for that. And then for the little wallet here, $55. A little bit pricier than I thought it was going to be, actually. Here's some fun shirts here. This is what we were talking about, where the Minions are like dressed up as the villains here, which is kind of fun. And the VillainCon International, and then you have a kids tee next to it, and then also a mug here, VillainCon International mug. It's so much fun, it's a crime. And you have some posters down here, more kids shirts. Over here, some toys. The best part of this place, the fart gun. Ooh. Can you hear it? It's a little loud in here. Can't really hear it that well. You have a nano gun.
It does smell.
Oh, it smells?
Yeah, just go ahead and if I smell
oh, no way. Oh, it smells.
Like it's not like a fart, but it's weird.
Yeah, it smells weird, but it doesn't smell like a fart.
It smells like HHN.
Does it?
To me, it does. Like those like musty rooms a little bit.
I don't know. It definitely has a little bit of a scent. I wonder how long that lasts. It's kind of funny. You have the freeze ray down here. I bet you it's a bubble blaster. It looks like you can see bubbles. And then up top, what do we have here? Another laser. And then you have some plushes. Pretty decent size actually for him. Over here, oh, look at this, another different type of hat. This one comes with little glasses. I think this is a kid's hat though, just based off of the size of it, plus those shades look a little small. And then you have, I think we saw this one up front though. Here's a pretty fun long sleeve here. It actually feels kind of nice on the inside. This one has a little bit of a sparkle to it, if you guys can tell. And then this one has no sparkle. This is just kind of a white border there. And then you have a little like fanny pack, it looks like. A beanie, Dillon. And then kind of your typical Spirit jersey. And this definitely looks like Spirit jersey style. This looks exactly like the one from Disney, the Orange Bird one. They just put different logos on it. And it wouldn't surprise me if it is, to be honest. Also, listen here. Can you guys hear the music? There's definitely something going on behind there, and I'm guessing this is where it's going to exit into the store, just to kind of show you guys where we are. We're in the back corner of the store right now, but they are playing music behind us in here. So I'm guessing, I don't know if they're doing sample runs or if they're trialing some stuff, but I did actually see people when we walked in wearing like vests, so I'm guessing that there is some work being done on the inside of this. This is so soon to open, it has to be. Here's a full-blown backpack by Loungefly. I don't think I've actually seen a Loungefly backpack before, but that to me is new. I'm sure they're around. But yeah, this is a full-blown backpack, and then you have kind of a hand purse almost, it kind of looks like. There's another backpack down there. And then on the other side from where we already saw, Mornings Are Evil are on this side. The other one was Have a Bad Day, but this is like full-blown merch here. And you have like some shorts, a very soft blanket. Looks a little small to be honest, but it is soft. Are those fuzzy socks? Yeah, some fuzzy socks. Mornings Are Evil. Different type of mug. I'm excited that they actually brought different looking merch and they didn't just slap the same kind of merch on top of like, you know, you could have had the same mug and then just put a different photo, but they actually have like the design of the mug is actually physically different. This type of shirt is different. You know, they got the shorts, fuzzy socks, regular socks. It's nice that there's a variety of items in here. This is kind of fun. It's a magnet, but it's got like sand in there. Oh, there we go. Whee! And you got some of your typical trinkets that you would find here. Premium chrome stickers, a 2-pack of magnets. You have like, an auto magnet. Well, it's an auto decal. It's not really a magnet though for this one. You have some pins here, some keychains that spins. It's kind of fun. Whee! You have a little car, beep beep, the Dillon. Here are those lanyards that we saw when we walked in. It's got Dillon written on them, and then Universal Studios, along then with the Dillon little lanyard pouch there. That's kind of nice. Here's another one of these like door wall kind of steel hanger kind of thing. It's almost like an aluminum or something. You have this checkered shirt here. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like that athletic wear. It's very stretchy. You can feel it in there. So you have another blanket. This one looks a lot bigger. You've got more like kid style shirt with that. Another blanket. A backpack. Oh, is this another Loungefly here? Yeah, these are Loungeflies right here. I like the little Dillon hat. A little bit more of a sling style bag here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot. And these tumblers, I feel like, did we see this one before? Or did we see something else with this? Like, I feel like this style
I thought like we saw something like this in Jurassic, the one that you
Oh yeah, I think it was
this
Jurassic.
similar style though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like the mat with the grippy.
Yeah, like that like rubber like handle.
Yeah.
That's right. I think I walked right in front and didn't even realize there was another section here. So you have a Bad Day, you have some door hangers, Do Not Disturb, and Mornings Are Evil, come back at noon. A little plush here. You have a little kid's shirt with all of the same expressions. And yeah, I think that's it, okay. All right, well, I apologize for being so loud in there, but hopefully you guys got to see quite a bit of merch. A lot going on in there. There's a lot of unique merch. I love that you know, they definitely planned that out to make sure there's a lot of unique items in there. So that'll be huge for the release. Now what I want to do is I want to look at kind of the whole Minions Cafe area, because there are some updates that came in here as well in like the past week. So let me show you that real quick. So straight ahead, you can see right there, it says Illumination. So they are putting up some work on that. And then right next to it, Bake My Day. So the Bake My Day Cafe is starting to kind of come together as well. So 2 new kind of items to display what the actual building facades are. So that's pretty nice that those are in place. Also, some of the coloring and the outside texture is coming together over here. You can kind of see right where my finger is there. They are actually putting some like tiling along the top there and kind of covering up that like kind of sheet or whatever is there to ultimately give it some texture. So that's kind of all coming together pretty nicely. Also, Nicole just pointed out, if you look at the cupcake, I was pointing out how there was some damage on the cupcake and I didn't know what it was from. I don't know if just the work up there or the weather or whatever. Either way, it is gone. We can no longer spot it, so I'm guessing they touched it up really quick, painted it, did whatever they had to do. All right, and some of the updates over here, Bank of Evil. That has been like insanely touched up since last time we were here. You have the full-blown sign there now that says Bank of Evil right where my finger just was. The top of it, you kind of have the vaults there, the money sign up there. There's a lot of work that happened there in literally a week. Nothing too much next to the Bake My Day Cafe here. Also, my suspicions were correct. There's a mobile pickup window, at least right there. I was originally thinking it might have been somewhere that you go and like scan something, but ultimately it looks like that will be the pickup window. And over here, take a look at the cafe itself. You could see it's a little off on the painting up there. I wonder if they're just like doing some sampling to see what they want to ultimately color it as. I'm not too certain. Gray all the way to the left here. Then you go into purple there, and then you go into yellow. And none of them look like they're like the final coat by any means. So I wonder what that actually is kind of turning out to be. It doesn't look very clean, especially in the yellow. You can see kind of the undertones there kind of peeking through. So maybe that's a protective layer or something. But again, I mean, right on the end there, you could see it's like purple, then gray, and then purple again right around the corner there. So I don't exactly know what is going on with the coloring here, but either way, this is starting to come together. Also, to keep you guys updated here, the food booth that was over here has been walled off for a little while. This is kind of the newest thing that they kind of closed off, and I'm guessing they're doing something Minion related because you could see some of the actual cinder block work going on the outside. I guess they'll probably end up painting it, redoing it, and kind of theming it completely to the Minions here to kind of fit into this Illumination Avenue / the Minion land. As we were walking over here by Central Park, it kind of looks like they removed something here. I'll have to see if I have something from an older vlog, but I feel like they usually have like either like a stand here or something. It looks like they added a few tables here, but overall, like it's way more open and you can actually like now see across. If I can think about it, I'll have added into this video exactly what it is, but something definitely feels like it's missing from here to open this up a little bit. Also, you guys see the sun? It's hot today, we are cooking, it is humid. Lots of rain right now, so humidity is through the roof, but it is hot. As the sun is beaming down on me and I am sweating, we are going to go check 2 more updates here just to see what's going on. Number 1, we're gonna go over by Men in Black to see if there's any update to a tent, potentially house thing that's going on for HHN over there. Again, it's speculation on my part. Some people kind of were seeing it and saying the same thing. Could be a pop-up tent. And then also we're going to check the kids zone around the corner, see if anything is moving there. I'm gonna guess probably not, but we'll go take a look and see what's going on. So I didn't get a whole lot there. Kind of looks like exactly the same from last time. I'll put a little video in here for you guys so you guys can see what I'm seeing. I used my phone to just like zoom way in, try to give you kind of like what the edges look like in there, and you guys can kind of take a look, see what you think, make your own decision, I guess. But I think ultimately, I do still think it is something pertaining to HHN. I could be totally wrong, but it looks way too big for just like a random thing to pop up. And you know, it makes sense that they want to get those started. It's definitely one of their big money makers throughout the year. I think it is an HHN house. I'll keep you guys updated, but as of now, you can't really see a whole lot back there. And then right behind me was the Simpsons here, and still just a lot of construction work. And it's crazy. I'm surprised that this is still going on. I don't know what all they're doing. There has to be something going here and going on. So the construction walls are still out. I don't see anything peeking over the top. As of now, I'm not seeing anything pertaining to anything new. It is still just construction walls protruding out this way right by SpongeBob SquarePants over here by the Animal Actors show. And this goes all the way back into the kids zone there. I want to go look at the Lagoon show over here. We kind of noted a few things before, and I want to show you it's even further along now. And as you can see on the Lagoon, there's not any platforms. Before, this whole thing was covered in platforms, so I think they could work out here on some of the either lights or the water cannons or whatever they have that they use in the lagoon. And as of now, nothing. This is completely empty at this point. The only thing out here are those ducks making a splash over there. So I'm guessing with the opening of Minions Land and everything going on over there, this then will open and they'll make an announcement for the show. That's a huge speculation. There's nothing being talked about at all for the sake of rumors, but that would just be my thought is as you open up Minion Land, get that traction in, you then open up this entire section for the nighttime show that they ultimately will be bringing to the park. Well, I think that's just about going to do it for the updates here today. Mostly everything over in Minion Land. We did check on some of the other things here, like the HHN updates, Simpsons, and then a little bit of Kids Zone. Nothing new, too much there, but again, with the store now opening for Minions Land over at Evil Stuff, I'm guessing, like I said, we have 1 or 2 more weeks, and then that thing is going to get at least announced. Again, I don't know if it'll open at that point. My guess is it's open before June's over. That's, again, speculation on my end. But I'm truly feeling like that's the case, because at that point you only have like another month or 2 of summer, and I don't think they're going to open at the end of summer as they go into HHN time. So my guess is they're really on kind of a 3-week clock right now, maybe 4 weeks tops, to get that thing open. Again, I'm guessing 1 to 2 weeks, either an announcement or possibly opening within the next 2 weeks. Keep you updated on it. Either way, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. They had to put replica Triceratops because I think people were thinking this was the real prop, much like myself. And I also wanted to give you a quick update. They fixed the nail that popped off here. So, okay, now we're done. We'll see ya.